Let old acquaintance be forgot, and all the something else. I don't know the words to this song, but the melody's lit. It's the last 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. And I got a big ass announcement to make. I don't know if y'all could peep the other video I made today about the MGK and whatever. And we gonna talk about Charlamagne and Joe. You know what I mean? But we gotta celebrate the biggest announcement I can make. The last 24 hours too. I had to Steph Curry. I had to Curry that real quick. Buzzer beater. I had to buzzer beater on him. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna make this quick because we're gonna be talking about this tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Screwface Live. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna make a whole nother video to it too because this is huge. But ladies and gentlemen, I have been working behind the scenes diligently, moving. And I am now in the process of making the SFJ Nation label and music entity a real live thing. Everybody clap around, because we all made this possible. Yeah. The bizarre features, the magazine articles, the subscribers, everybody who be coming in and donating. First of all, shout out to the donos, man. And y'all might ask me, what does this mean? What does this entail? What does this mean? What does it change? Are you signed now? Are you signed? Can you not say certain things? No. Actually, the contrary, the complete opposite. I'm on my Shady Records bag right now. I'm in my Shady Records bag. You know how M was signed to Interscope, signed to Dre, signed to Aftermath, and then he said, you know what, I want my own label. I'm on my 50 Cent G-Unit Records, man. You gotta own your masters. All this is positivity. This is positive. What this means now is there's gonna be a lot more perks that I can get that other rappers and labels can get. There's a lot more recognition that I can get. There's different places my stuff get. And what does it mean for y'all? Well, now I can do pre-orders of songs. Now I can choose the release date of my songs. Believe it or not, you know this whole time I haven't been able to choose the release date of my songs? You know that, right? Yeah. We owning our masters, ladies and gentlemen. So shout. And by the way, the first pre-order that will be live tonight will be Scru and Dax, Dream Chaser. Wait till the end of this video. I'm gonna show y'all the artwork of the video of the song. I'm the beat gonna be playing in the background a little bit, whatever, so y'all can get ready. Everybody, since this is such a monumental moment, 20 years from now, we'll remember this moment like, I remember this nigga was in the basement with no ceiling. When we up there like, yo, first of all, Grammys, F y'all, but I'm gonna take this award. Y'all gonna be like, nigga, I was there. So I need two things from y'all. I need y'all to tune into at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna talk about it. I need everybody to think of a name. I just said SJ Nation label because I haven't thought of a name yet. I'm still officializing it. Think of a name because I'm signed to the fans. We are still, listen, yeah. We don't talk about all of this. I know y'all got hella questions and stuff, but the Dax feature, Scru and Dax, Dream Chaser will be available. Okay, that's enough. I'm sorry. Y'all probably hate me because I had a 4-minute intro. Whatever. If you didn't watch it to the end, if you skip past this, you're a weirdo because anyway. So, let me talk about this real quick because it's just going to be me repeating what I've been known, what we all know. So, Charlamagne the God, Charlamagne the God, as Webby says, and Joe Budden did their year-end wrap-up that they do. I won't say every year. They did it last year. Probably going to start doing it every year. Well, they did it this year. right? And, you know, it's funny because I initially watched a little bit of it, and then I clicked away from it. I don't remember why, but I had something to do. And before I came back, I got a flood of messages. People just being like, yo, Scru, you hear this? You hear these niggas bugging, Dougie? They taking shots at M again. And I said, of course they taking shots at M. Of course. Of course. I said, what did they say this time? And they're talking about how MGK bodied him and he wasn't the lyricist of the year, basically clowning him. I'm not going to play the clip in here because, you know, go around, get a strike or some stupid shit. But I'm going to say it like this. Ladies and gentlemen. Well, let me talk to Charlamagne and Joe first. Charlamagne and Joe. From entertainer to entertainer. Now, I'm nowhere the level you are. I haven't been doing it as long as y'all. Y'all know more about the game than I do, of course. I would hope so. You know, I would hope that so I can, you know, I can learn from watching people like you. But that's as human beings, right? That's as human beings, right? I don't know if you care. That's one thing you gotta ask yourself. Do they care about the perception they're giving out? I don't know if you care. But if you do care, I just need y'all to know that everybody knows what you're doing when you do this stuff. Now, you may not care, and that's your prerogative not to care. Because I'm a flip it. Listen, as long as they acknowledge their bias, as long as they know what they're saying is taken with a grain of salt by most people, because what they're saying is coming from pure emotion. Now, here's where the M fans mess up. Here's where the M fans and the people who are just fans of, you know, honesty mess up. You have to understand, they have a right to clown M. They have every right to clown M every chance they get. Every right. As long as they don't care that their integrity looks weird, right? Now, y'all gotta look at it like this. Don't look at it like, man, these guys, I'm so upset they're making fun of M. Don't look at it like that. Look at it more like, damn, M really hurt y'all, huh? Woo! That nigga hit a sore spot. Jesus. Because if they didn't hit a sore spot, they wouldn't have the same passion that they still have, right? And it makes sense, especially with the Joe Budden thing, why Joe is so hurt. Joe clearly looked up to Eminem. He said it himself. Joe clearly loved Eminem. Joe clearly was like, this is the best. So when he gets made fun of by him, especially for what he got made fun of with the domestic abuse, which is something that everybody makes fun of Joe for and that kills him, right? You gotta think he's gonna have a different type of anger and pain and hurt than somebody who didn't know M like that. Now, Charlamagne is somebody who is a lot more sensitive than he lets off. And he definitely is a lot more emotional and stuff, which is fine because, you know, he's an artist. And we're all artists. We're supposed to be sensitive. What annoys me is them pretending like we're too stupid to see exactly what they're doing and where their bias comes from, right? So take it with a grain of salt. I'll ask you this question. Do you think, I'm gonna let me think of a random person. All right. Say there's somebody that you went to high school with, was playing high school ball, varsity when he was a freshman, hooping mother effer, right? And he was cool with you, huh? He would always, y'all would go down to the gas station after school. You know what I mean? He'd buy him a snack, get you a little slice of pizza or something. And you come to that's your boy, you come to his games all the time, right? Right? You rocking with him, right? Now say that man makes it to the NBA. And when you come to be like, yo, son, congratulations, he looks at you like, who is you? And roast you in front of everybody. Guess who's gonna always have a bias when somebody is asking about the person's game? You are. Did that not make sense? Let me slow it down. You are never in that situation. You will never be able to give an unbiased take, an unhurt take of his game. You never will, ever, because you have something that happened to you personally that you can't. So that's what happened to Joe. M punched him in his mouth, and he respected him. So we're never gonna see that, right? The rants we get from Joe saying, I'm better than M, in a wife beater comes from pain, comes from hurt. It doesn't come from him genuinely believing that. He even said it later in another podcast. I listened to his podcast. He don't genuinely believe that. He's genuinely hurt, though. So that's why I keep asking people, like, what did y'all expect? Do y'all expect two people that Eminem embarrassed this year are gonna get in a room and speak positively about M? That's where you're wrong. Where Charlamagne and Joe is wrong is pretending like we don't know that you're not, we don't know you saying this because you hurt and not because of what factually happened. So that's why I'm be like, man, listen, I don't know what y'all even expect to happen, but I'll put it this way. I got fans of mine that are family, ride or die. And I know good and goddamn well somebody came and tried to diss me, right? Some rapper came and tried to diss me. And you tried to ask them niggas, like, yo, you think that nigga hot? They gonna be like, that nigga, they gonna hit a Mofu Prophet. That nigga trash, nigga. That nigga trash. And I'm not even mad at that. They might say that without listening to the nigga. They'd be like, well, what song you listen to? I ain't listen to nothing, but that nigga trash. I'm not mad at that. I don't know why people get mad at that. That's how it rocks, bro. Like, people look at their favorite rappers and artists like people look at their favorite sports teams and stuff. Like, people look at the sports teams they're from. It's like, you don't see whether you think it's right or wrong, that doesn't make sense to you, or you don't see why they do that. Like, I get it. Just know that you can't take their list too serious once you hear that. That's all. Just don't take it that serious. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be talking about, how I'm finna, Shady Records the whole game right now, man. I know y'all going to have hella questions, so tune in at the Screwface Live channel. The last live stream of 2018. You know what I mean? I ain't going to be going all the way to 12. It's going to be regular time, 8 p.m. Eastern to about, like, I don't know, 10. Something like that, possible. But then I'm going to go out because, I'm trying to count down the ball. Try to be drunk face Sean, you know what I mean? So y'all put in the comment section, what should be the name of this label? Everybody who pre-orders the Dax and Scru Dream Chasers song will be getting something special. I'm just going to tell you, it's going to be an unreleased song. It's going to be an exclusive Scru song that's not going to be on any, I'm never going to post it, never going to put it on any platforms. It's going to be just for the people who pre-order. All you got to do is pre-order and send me your proof of purchase, and I'll email it right to you. It's not going to be like the CD thing where you got to wait for it to get mailed. I don't care if you overseas or not. You finna get it, man. So shout out to everybody who made this year possible. SFJ Nation, the label, baby. Huh? You know they say Shady Records was 80 seconds away from them towers, them cowards. Huh? The Nation Records was 80 seconds. They ain't even ready. Let's go, man.